Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails, the second chapter. As we talked about in the last episode, I grinded a little bit of Sepith. Mainly what I was doing was trying to figure out which item we didn't get. And as we surmised, it had to be an enemy in the tower, because we fought there the least amount of time. So the chances were that that was the location where the item would be. So I fought around there a little bit, checked the item list and checked it with what we already had in our own item list. And there was one item that I didn't have, which is, if it should be here. Let's see, it was the curative horn. And I think that is gonna be the one he wants to have so we can get the maximum reward for that quest. So, what are we here in Menorah for? To check upon him and see if that is the case. Because if so, we can deliver the quest at the Brazier Guild, report it, and then start our investigation with about the White Shadow. And we have still 2 parts left. One at the Orphanage and one at Letten. And of course, whatever comes afterwards. Because I think afterwards we need to discuss on what could the White Shadow be and how can we confirm that. So, also, another thing that I realized after reading the comments is that I didn't look at the moon glasses. So I want to check what that is. Just what extra thing it does. Prevents poison and blind. Glasses from the central factory that for some utterly mysterious reason also blocks poison. Oh, that's nice. Means we have 2 ailments on the 1 accessory. And you might have noticed, I got a new weapon. Because when I was scrolling to the list of items that all the enemy gave, there were 3 enemies that had a very rare secondary item. 2 of them were quartz stones that I haven't gotten in the process of killing them. And the little panda enemy, he also had a laundry pole plus. And I didn't grind for it. On the way to get the item at the tower, and on the way back, I fought one of these and he accidentally, because I have no other word for it than accidentally, dropped the laundry pole too. And if you compare that with the last one, look, we are at 373 from 359 and +1 range. So we got a very long staff and it was quite a decent amount of extra strength we got because of it. So I'm thinking maybe we should do that more often. When we get to a new area, we fought a little bit, got some new enemies, check what kind of items they have and see if they drop some sort of equipment that might be useful for us. But yes, so having caught up, let's move upstairs and see if the curative horn is the last one. Oh, did you find something? Estelle showed the ingredients they gathered to Orvid. Oh, this ingredient wasn't on the list. Yes, it was. Yes, this is incredible, far beyond my expectations. I'd say the list is good enough to be considered complete. Oh, my dear Braces, what a stunning haul. Aw, nah, it was nothing. Guess this means the job's complete? Yes, and beyond my wildest dreams. Allow me to offer you a well-earned bonus for your contributions to the culinary world. They're the cream of my trade and I hope you'll eat each and every one of them to the last oozing morsel. 20 savory opinion. Okay. Thanks, I guess. Oh, no sir, I couldn't possibly. Please don't make me take all of this. No. I'll hear none of it. You did the job beautifully, and you will be rewarded for it. No need to hold back on my account. Go on, take it. Oh boy. Thanks? Well, you've done very well this time. I'll be sure to call on you when a new job comes up. Until then, quest complete. Great job, everyone. I'll let you know when I got another job lined up for you. Right, perfect. So for now, let's go back to Ruin. report the quest to the Brazier Guild, get our rewards, see what kind of bonus we can potentially get in there. Because some extra food item, it's nice, but I rather see it developed into BP or money. So let's head back to Ruin, report, and then decide if we want to go to Letten or the Orphanage first. I'm thinking Letten. Mainly because there's a fishing spot there that I haven't fished yet. And I'm getting very excited by collecting all the fish on the list. Okay, so let's report. Come, ingredient hunters. 1 point and 1,000 extra Mira. They're a bit stingy on the extra BP points, but to be honest, getting 50% extra is actually not that bad. I'm just a little bit greedy. No bonus points there, but I gathered that. And again, thank you for letting me know about how to get the perfect picture. G+. Damn, we have so many ranks still to go. Good work. Seems you safely achieved your goal. If you have any jobs completed, come on by and report them. Alright, that's it. All the quests for now. So what we have to do? First, I was almost forgot about that because we grinded a little bit. I want to open up 2 slots on Sherazard. The 2 cheapest one. I think we can do that. 7 and 6. Because of course, as we know, opening them up will make sure that we have more EP to use in combat, making us extremely more resilient than we already are. And since we just are going there to have a slight investigation, I don't think we need to go to the hotel to recover ourselves. So let's head over to Letten, see what we can find there. Maybe some new recipes as well, because I think they have a kitchen there. And at the same time figure out who was the one that saw the white shadow there and what exactly did they see, because I'm thinking we're just picking up some descriptives of how they saw them and what they think they saw, in hoping therefore to identify what it actually was. If it is maybe the, I don't know, secret missions of Ouroboros trying to mess up the entire country. Just saying something for an example. But to do that, we first need all the facts, and we can only have 1 so far from Belden. So we need 2 more. Letten checkpoint. Feels like ages since I've been here. So the guard who saw it is around here somewhere? According to Jean's information, yes. First we should speak with the guard commander here about who saw our phantom. Good idea. But to think someone saw it in such a lovely place. Estelle, it's not good to lie to yourself, you know? Why not stop referring to our ghost as it and simply call it what it is? Not listening. No, not listening. I don't have to admit that it exists. Not listening. Yeah, because we don't know it's a phantom. It's a yet to be discovered anomaly. I think that's still the best way to describe it at this point. Okay, so I'm guessing we're fishing from the top. Hey, welcome. Not many tourists are coming through these days. It's so boring. It's been a struggle to keep my eyes open. Still, a very important job to do. Hey, welcome to the Letten checkpoint. There aren't many tourists at the moment, so you can take your time and really appreciate the waterfall. Okay, let's do that. Because I want to see where we can fish, and this shouldn't be salt water, right? Are we actually allowed to fish? Wait. Yes! I bet I could fish here. Okay, that has to be a freshwater, right? So the saltwater fishing is not going to happen, so progress rod. Sea fishing, lakes and rivers? Yeah, I think the waterfall does go into a river. Okay, let's just try it, see what happens. Before, trying to catch twice a fish with 2 different baits. Okay, might have been a little bit late on that. Slightly. Ooh, an eel. Okay, let's use one poly as well. Does this indicate that this actually is salt water? I would think that a waterfall in country leading into a river would be a sweetwater one. And a gold angel fish. Yeah, some spade sepet as well. Good, alright. This is the entrance to the Chaldea tunnel. If you don't have permission to pass, I'm afraid you can't go on any further. It looks like we do not have that permission. But yeah, we're here for the commander. Seems like our soldiers are getting lazy lately. Like, a while back there was an idiot who was half asleep at his post and thought he saw something and made a huge fuss about it. Man, I gotta do something about this. Oh, you're those bracers from that time. There's not many guests right now, so relax and enjoy yourself. If you're hungry, why not try something out of a new menu? I'd love to do that. This one we already have, but I don't have the inventory, so we buy 1 for the inventory. And then 2 from this one. I want to say self-roasted fish. That would be a bit cruel, wasn't it? Letting the fish roast itself. Salt roasted fish, alright. Okay, let's eat it straight away. Like always, just so that I don't forget, I have to eat it. Oh, hi, welcome. This is the lodging facility for travelers. If you'd like to stay the night, just give me the word. I definitely will do, but I'm hoping we can be out of your hair quickly enough. During the election, all the tourist spots in Ruin are open, I heard. I come from the capital to indulge in a little peaceful reading. This waterfall is truly an astounding backdrop when enjoying a book. The sound of water just echoes through my body. Excuse me? We're from the Bracer Guild. Oh, hey, welcome. Wait a minute. You're the Bracer who dealt with Duke Dunan. Yeah, that's me. I'm surprised you even remember that. Of course, things wouldn't have gone half as smoothly without you. Well, what can we do for you today? Well, sir, we're here about the soldier who claims to have seen a white shadow. What? Even the guild heard about that? Ah, for the love of... This is ridiculous. You should be ashamed, honestly. Ashamed? What do you mean? Well, there wasn't any ghost. He was just daydreaming. And drifting off the way he did could be disastrous if there was an actual emergency. As his commanding officer, his actions are wholly my responsibility. How embarrassing. Sir, I'm afraid you may be jumping to conclusions a bit hastily. You see, there's been multiple sightings of this white shadow all over the province. What? Are you? Estelle and company explained the investigation to Chief Warrant Officer Han. I see. Goodness. And I thought he was simply half asleep, but perhaps I did jump to conclusions too quickly. I've been far too hard on Nix in that case. So Nix is the one who saw the white shadow. That's right. He's currently on duty at the entrance to the Chaldea tunnel. You should go speak to him directly. Tell him he has my permission to speak to you. Thank you, sir. Yeah, but he just has to accept that I'm telling him that you gave me permission? Not a piece of paper or anything like that? I'll go with it if it gives me the information I want. Oh, hello there. You want to head into the tunnel? Give me just a minute and I'll open the gates. No, we're not here for the tunnel. We're from the Bracer Guild. And we're here for you, actually. Can we ask you about the white shadow you saw? Oh, hang on, you mean... But that was something I dreamt up when I was half asleep. Actually, it wasn't. A lot of people across Ruin has been seeing it. And according to the commanding officer, neither you nor he knew. He apologized for his earlier comments and told us to let you know you can speak freely about what you saw. So it was real! I knew it was too real to be a dream. This makes me feel so much better, honestly. Though, if that thing was real, it's actually kinda bone-chilling. Trust me, I know what you mean. Anyway, can you tell us about what you saw? In as much detail as you can, please. Sure. It was 3 nights ago. I was standing here on my watch shift. You've noticed how loud the waterfall is, right? You get used to it after a while, and it has a rhythmic that can be really lull you into sleep. Plus, I just started my shift and had come from the mess, so I was even more sleepy. So to keep me falling asleep, I walked back and forth around here. And that's when I saw it. I see. What was it actually? Well, a floating man dressed in white, old-fashioned clothes. He or it was dancing just above the waterfall. I freaked out so badly, I pointed my rifle at it without thinking and... What? You shot the thing? Yeah, I mean, to be a warning shot, but I was so nervous I hit it right in the chest. Or, I know I did, but it just floated there as if nothing had happened at all. After that, it took off like a bird or something heading north. Eep. Oh my. It can be affected by gunfire? That suggests something. After all that, I ran inside and woke the commander, of course. But all that got me was a dressing down for sleeping on the job and unnecessary rifle discharge. Man, that was a bad day. I can imagine. Well, anyway, it's clearly for the best to just pretend it was a dream and forget it ever happened. Yep. Thanks for the thought, but I doubt I'll ever be able to forget that. I don't know what the poor soul is wondering, Ghost, but try to help him, yeah? I mean, braces can solve the problems of the dead too, right? Heck no, I'm no priest. But there has to be a reason it's showing up, yeah. We need to figure it out what the reason is. Good luck then. Yeah, if it's a ghost, we need to try to send it back from whence it came. If it's Ouroboros, we're gonna do exactly the same. Alright. Whoa, incredible! Papa, Mama, come here! Now, slow down all your trip, Pumpkin. It really is lovely. I'm glad we could come with you, my love. Thank you. No. I've always left you two alone back home. This is the least I can do for my family. Aww, that's a really sweet family. Looks like they are on vacation or something. Most likely, yes. They may even be foreigners, given where we are. It's so amazing! Oh, just look at it. I feel like it's gonna swallow me whole. Oh, excuse me, miss. Do you know the name of this waterfall? Where does all this water come from? That's a little out of the blue. Oh, don't tell me it's a pop quiz. Okay. Well, the waterfall is called Letten. The water flows here from Valeria Lake through an ancient waterway. Ooh, I know what Valeria Lake is. It's the big lake we saw before the airship landed, right? Oh yes, that's right, but airship? Are you from another country? Yep, that's right. I'm from far, far away. By the way, my name is Ren. Ren, huh? Well, that's a really cute name. I know. Papa and Mama gave it to me. Of course it'd be cute. Ren, don't bother the nice lady too much. Our apologies if our Ren is troubling you too much, miss. Aw, I wasn't doing anything bad. Oh, no, it's no trouble. If I may, what brings you to Liberl? Well, I often come to Liberl for business. Every time I do, I'm struck by the beauty of this country, so this time he brought myself and our daughter along. Miracles do happen, it seems. Hey, you guys are like the most picture-perfect family, you know? Jealous? Papa's always away a lot, but he always brings us lots of presents when he comes home. And Mama always full of smiles and makes the best food. Really? Oh, I am kinda jealous now, actually. Goodness. Oh, I'm sorry. She's still very much a child. Hey, what's yours, miss? What's your name? Oh, yes, sorry. I haven't introduced myself. I'm Estelle. Estelle Bright. I'm a bracer. Wait, do you know what a bracer is? Hey, I'm not stupid. I'm a big girl. But that's neat. You're a bracer, huh? Do you slay lots of scary monsters? Yep, that's part of the job sometimes. Ooh, a bracer. That's very impressive. Yep, especially at your age. Well, I'm still pretty new at it though. Each of Liberl's 5 major cities has a guild branch. If you encounter trouble during your travels, please do not hesitate to come to us for help. Ah, thank you. We'll keep that in mind. If you'll pardon us though, we need to check into the inn. Come along now, Ren. Aw, I want to talk to Miss Estelle more. Hey, Miss Estelle, will you play with me next time we meet? Sure. Yay. See you, Miss Estelle. Adorable. Well, she was certainly a bundle of energy. I think she might have been a bit younger than Tita even. Yeah, she might be. Does she remind you of a certain someone and her father? Just a bit, yeah. I was thinking about how I was around her age when Joshua and I first met. Ah, yes, that's right. Regardless, we still have witnesses to speak to, so shall we move on? Sure. Alright, we're gonna have a quick talk to everyone before we head to the orphanage. Ah, I thought it sounded cheery. Sure enough, there's a family with a child. They look like they're having fun. Is it their first trip in a while, maybe? Maybe. Do you have any new information? Yeah, it seems it's true that it appeared. Yes, though we still don't know what it is. Ah, I see. I guess I owe Nix an apology. I guess I'll have to make it up to him at some point. Well then, we'll continue our investigation. Thank you for your help, sir. Ah, sure thing. If you found out anything, please contact us. Okay, so we gotta remind ourselves that maybe head back here once we finish off the White Shadow quest. If we meet again, let's play, okay? Now Ren, stay still. The 3 of you will be staying for one night, yes? Ah, yes, please. Well then, please sign here. Seeing families traveling around together makes me a little bit jealous. Ha, I hope I can have a family of my own soon. Well, good luck with that. Hey, welcome to Letten checkpoint. Alright, same text. Seems like our soldiers are getting lazy lately. Yep, still lazy as all hell. Yeah, so I feel a quest there starting to pop up, like they need to be trained. And we did train soldiers in Trails the first chapter as well. Alright, we're gonna head straight to the orphanage, so I will see you there. I wonder how everyone is. Holy... That looks a lot better than the last time we saw it. We never saw it in its original state, did we? Wasn't there a nasty fire here? Looking at this, you'd barely know there been so much as a campfire lately. I think they rebuilt the building the same way, just newer. Thank the goddess, this is so wonderful. Estelle? Matron Teresa! Ah yes, I thought it was you. Welcome back, I'm glad to see you. And I'm sorry, I don't believe we've met. Well, we haven't, my apologies. I'm Sherazard Harvey, Estelle's bracer mentor. I have, however, heard a great deal about you from a certain someone, Matron Teresa. You're a loving mother figure to every child here, and apparently your tea is first rate. Oh my, I'm flattered. Congratulations on getting the orphanage rebuilt. I'm amazed, it looks pretty much exactly how it used to be too. And now it sounds silly to ask them to build it that way, but everyone was kind enough to humor me. I can't imagine this orphanage building looking any other way. It just wouldn't be the same. Yeah, I think you're right. So, are the kids inside? Oh no, they're actually out in Mercia for class. A traveling priest comes by once a week and holds Sunday school for us, you see? Oh, okay. That's a bit of a problem though. You see, we actually want to ask the kids about something on top of just saying hello. Oh? Would this have to do with the white man Polly saw? Ah, probably yes. I see. So it was Polly who saw the person thing. I always did peg her as a sharp one. Well, come inside. You can wait here until they return. I do have some tea on the kettle and a few snacks too. Thanks. Estelle? What's wrong? Matron Teresa? You're not gonna ask about Joshua, are you? Ah, Chloe already told me everything. She worries easily and she needed to unburden her soul onto someone when she found out. Estelle, you've been through so much. Come on. If you say things like that, I can't hold in. Oh, Estelle. You don't need to hold in. You shouldn't. I'm all too familiar with how it feels to lose someone important. Now, don't say anything. I might not be able to be a mother for you, but at least I can hold you for a little while. Yeah, that's how Mother Teresa is. A lovely, doting mother to anyone that needs it. Such a lovely character. Almost makes you emotional. Well, that was an embarrassment. And here was wanting to show up and show how big, tough bracer woman now. Oh, that's right, you're a senior bracer now, aren't you? Congratulations, Estelle. Well, I'm still kinda green, to be honest. Speaking of my little crying jack, though, Teresa, you mentioned that Chloe was worried about us? Yes, about you and Joshua specifically. She saw her precious friends suffering and felt powerless to do anything for them. She's struggling with it. She desperately wants to help you. Precious friends. I feel kind of awful she's been tearing herself up so much over it, but I'm glad she cares. I really need to go see her soon. I believe the Genus campus is closed to visitors right now due to the end of term examinations. Those should be over soon though, and you can see her then. Sounds like a plan. Also, you know, the kids are a little bit late, aren't they? I don't remember Sunday school taking this long. Well, they may be playing in the village after class. The new traveling priest who's been coming by does seem like he's fond of children. Could it be Kevin? They did say he dressed very strangely for a priest. I bet it's Kevin. A new traveling priest? Wait, why did that sound familiar? Let's head to Mercia to see if they are alright then. We'll bring them home if we need to. Good idea. Are you sure? I wouldn't want to trouble you. No problem. Think of it as thanks for the great tea and snacks. Well, you also owe her for that big hug back there. Hey! Thank you so much. I'll be waiting here for your return. Sunday school over at Mercia village should be finished soon. I'm sorry, but could you bring back the children? That we can do. Well, we can at least try. But again, such a lovely scene. Ah! Coming up here, now I remember this building. Yes, and the kids were here playing around when we first came by. Yes, that's what it was. It's the little things that make you remember, doesn't it? Is there anything else out here we can investigate? Ooh, chickens! Chickens! Come here, chickens! Give me eggs. Oh no, you're okay. You're not the type of chicken that lays eggs, but still. Alright. Anything we can investigate here? I don't think so. Because everything is fine and no need to be investigated regardless. Oh man, this brings back so many memories. But yeah, we should go to Mercia, talk to the children and maybe bring them back home. My, she's a wonderful person. Something about her reminds me of Lena. Quite a few things, actually. You thought so too, Shara? She reminds me a bit of Mom too, but more than anyone, she reminds me of the Queen. I don't know, she just warms your heart, I guess. It's the compassionate heart of a mature woman, really. I feel a bit inadequate on that scoring comparison. Hey, you do a pretty good job at it too, Shara. I mean, if you want to be better at it, maybe cutting back on the booze would help a bit. Ouch. Right for the jugular there, Estelle. Anyway, let's get to Mercia and collect the kids, huh? Let's do that. I'm totally in agreement with that. And the village is so close by. Should definitely pose no problems. Unless we attack a few monsters along the way. Ah, Mercia. It feels like a dog's age since I was here last. Come to think of it, I don't really get out to Ruin in general all that much. You don't? Huh. I always figured you and Dad went all over the place, not just Roland. Well, I mostly keep to Roland, to be honest. I go out to Bose and Grancel often enough, mind, but that's about it. The only ones I can think of with absolutely no roots would be your father as a bracer and Agit. Oh yeah, Agit does kind of strike me as a wanderer. I don't think I've ever seen him in Roland though. Or have I? I think he tends to avoid Roland since, well, Cassius lives there. He has some issues with Cassius that might be a bit hard for them to work together. Issues, huh? I think I get it. I wonder how Agit and Annalise are doing, come to think of it. Well, they just started investigating too, so I doubt they're all that far ahead of us. Alright, the children should be in Sunday school around here, somewhere. Let's poke around a bit and figure out where that would be, okay? Right. Well, it should be in the storage or somewhere out in front playing around after school. Well, they're not around here anywhere, so I'm pretty sure school is still in session. Sunday school, class in session. Oh hey, here is Sunday school. Given that the sign is still up, I guess they're still in class? Shall we poke our nose in? Might have ended for the day and simply forgot to take the sign down. Good idea, let me take a peek. Okay, let's... Wait a sec, I know that guy. It's Kevin, of course. They do not deserve your sympathy. In truth, Pedro did not think Duke Gaston would back down easily. And what of the machinations of that foul masked puppeteer Harlequin? Capri, Pedro's teacher, seemed to know the jester, but simply dodged any question about him with frustrating vagueness. Regardless, Pedro knew another Battle would come, and soon. He would have to upgrade the Blue Knight if he hoped to emerge victorious. Oh, Pedro. A slightly irritated yet comforting voice snapped Pedro from his reverie. Do you wish for your tea to grow cold? The clear blue eyes which met his own carried their own message. It'll be all right. Pedro, a little embarrassed, took his tea and drank deeply. It was enough to simply have this moment with her. The end. And that's the dull night, kids. What? That's it? But what about the fight with Harlequin? Oh, Clem, you're such a dummy. That's a wonderful ending. And you just know Pedro and Tia go on to get married and live happily ever after. So romantic. Yeah. They gotta get married and be happy. I want some of that tea. Capri is so cool. Phew. All 22 chapters of the Dull Night in one sitting for a bunch of rambunctious kids. You want to talk about challenges. Alright, kiddos. That's enough for one day. Class is over. Aww. Thank you for teaching us, Mr. Graham. Okay. Never underestimating this group of kids again. Yo, who's at the door? Class just wrapped up, so come on in. You noticed me. Guess I stuck my nose in a little too far. Sorry for intruding. Huh? Hey. Wah! Estelle! Hey kids, it's great to see you again. Are you guys doing okay? Holy moly, did you come to play? This is great, it's been forever. Miss Estelle, play with me. Welcome back. Well, you haven't lost any energy, it seems. And Father Kevin, it's been a while. She seems to remember me. Of course I do. Wow, though, you really are a priest, despite that getup. Really? What all the hate on my awesome duds? But hey, what are the chances we'd meet again, here of all places? Could this be faith? Yeah, always with his catch-up lines. Yeah, I wonder how successful he is with his pick-up lines with women. So far, bit cheesy. Ah, I see. So you've met Father Kevin before, Estelle. The world really is a small place. I know, right? Craziness. Thanks for the lunch, by the way. It was excellent. Oh, no, it's no trouble. Besides, it's the least I can do in return for what you've done for the children. Hey, Estelle. How come Joshua's not with you today? Ouch. Straight to the heart. But yeah, they're kids, though. They don't understand that kind of stuff, so they just bluntly ask what they want to ask, and that should be fine. You see, he's pretty busy with something, so he couldn't come today. Aw, too bad. Aw, I wanted Joshua to see the orphanage all fixed up too. Me too. I wanted to see him dressed up like a princess again. So pretty. Anyway, you guys were in Sunday school for a while. What was that you were reading when we came in? Some kind of novel? It's called The Dull Night. It's an awesome action story about fights between puppeteers. Ooh, no, it wasn't Sword for Brains. It was a romance, with desperate love between a noble lady and a common man. Desperate love. It's a young adult novel series I brought with me when I came to Liberl. I had planned on reading it to the kids a little at a time, but they convinced me to do it all in one go. Whew. I guess the way you get caught up in stuff kind of backfired there. Well, thank you for your devotion, Father Kevin. You'll be heading back to Rune now, I take it? Oh yeah, next logical step, really. I've got other villages to visit, so I need to hop on an airship soon. Speaking of, how come you're in Rune yourself, Estelle? Brazier business, I guess? Yeah, there's a lot going on. Wait, on that note, we came out here to ask about something. Oh yeah, I believe you want to ask Polly about the white man she saw. Oh yeah, that thing. You wanna ask me stuff? Yes, Polly, we have a question. can you tell us about the white man you saw a little while ago? The white man was a white man. He was spinning like a top and was neato and fun. We were hoping for a little bit more. Let me try and explain a bit better. It was about 4 days ago. Polly was outside, just kind of spacing out, which is, you know, the usual for her. And then she saw a white man floating in the air. Yeah, he was dancing around in circles in the sky. And when I tried talking to him, he bowed and flew away like a birdie. You were totally asleep and dreamed up the whole thing. I mean, come on, that's the lamest ghost story ever. Well, I thought she might be dreaming at first as well, but it seems someone else saw it too. Right, Daniel? Yeah, I only saw a little though. That night, I saw a weird white shadow flying off to the east. White shadow, okay. Well, 2 witnesses make this quite a bit more believable. Bowing and leaving when addressed though, curious. Polly, I have one more question and it's important. Do you remember what his face looked like? I don't know what his face looked like. He was wearing a weird mask. A mask? Well, that's not your average ghost then. Hey Polly, you need to say this stuff. You never mentioned that before. But nobody asked. Well, mask aside, it seems it wasn't just a dream. Once Daniel told me about it, I contacted the Bracer Guild, just in case. We've been watching for it ever since, but there's been no sign of it. Well, thank you for your time, Matron Teresa. This has given us a lot to mull over. Yeah. We got details. White ghost, he wears a mask. Here he went to the east and from ruin to the north. I think we can gather up a lot of with that information. Estelle, Scheherazade, whenever you're in ruin, you're more than welcome to stop by. Father, I'll see you next time you're in class, I hope. Oh yeah, you bet. Absolutely. I drop by every chance I have a chance. Time, but you get the gist of it. See ya, Father Kevin. You too, Estelle. And bring Joshua next time too. Yeah. I don't know when I'll be back, but we will come see you again. Man, those kids are energetic. Kinda wonder though, whether or not their matron qualifies for sainthood. Cause every single one of them was among the most polite, wonderful kids I ever met. Yeah, Matron Teresa is amazing. There's actually another girl who helps out here too. She's busy with school exams and couldn't get out here today though. Okay. Anyway, I'm heading back to Ruin for a bit. What about you guys? Wanna come with? Well, we have nothing left to investigate here. And as they say, the journey is more important than the destination, so certainly, let's be off. It's decided then. Off we go to Ruin. Let's go. Ah, and he's actually in the party. We can fight with him. Nice. Okay, have a quick look at his equipment. Ooh, a crossbow. Nice. Agent's blazer and the clock boots. Nice. Yeah, why not give him the... Oh, I want to give him the long barrel. Just some extra range for his cross gear. That would be amazing. Okay, so he has one S-craft, which is the Grill Sphere, cross gear rate, sacrificial arrow. Let's go to tactic to set the break, see what it is. An area, large support attack, prayers and proffered grail blocks 1 attack, 2 with full CP. Okay, so it's basically earth wall on a great area. It's not bad for a S-craft skill actually, because then you can put up a wall if you know something is coming before it's released. So that can be extremely useful. Yeah, I really like him. And Kevin, I'm sorry, but I have to move you. You're a little bit creepily close behind this still. I'm gonna move you a little bit further back if you don't mind. Alright. So, I'm gonna leave it here. We investigated Letten and the orphanage. I think next time I start by going back to the orphanage, talk to the kids. And then we're gonna head back to Ruin, talk to Jean at the Bracer Guild, and see if we can tie some of the clues together. Personally, if I remembered correctly with Belden, I think he said that he saw it towards the north, the kids said to the east. If that's right, maybe they're talking about the old school building. On the other hand, I could be projecting because I wanted to go there since I messed it up in Trails the first chapter. But who knows? I'm guessing we'll find out next time about what we're gonna do with those clues and see how we're gonna move ahead. Who knows? Kevin will stay with us for a little while longer, giving us a 3-man party, and that will be amazing in its own right. But also meaning we need to work on his orbments as well. So more to unlock, more to set up, but it will all be next time. Until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.